Hey, Crockett36 doing UK Europe. Hoping my computer boots up so we can go live stream, so we can get No Limit back in this. But here it is, 34 bucks. No, I know I'm not live, but I've got to I got to start the video, I think. So I'm going to buy a discounted fighter. This is a guy that pilot that bailed out, $7. This is a plane for 10. There's a factory for 10 more. That's 17 and 12 is 29, and then in addition to that, $5 for a dice roll. So we're going to do that dice roll right now, and it does not look like my computer is cooperating. Let's restart it one more time. Okay, here we go. Dropping this dice right there, and it's a 2. So that will now go to a 5 for technology next time. Okay, so what are we going to do for moves? So I do not think there are any. Well, there is one combat move in Kenya where we're going to take back Kenya. So we're going to roll our mech down there. Actually, we can roll the mech. No, we can't. We got to roll the mech down there. So we take back over Kenya. And then I think everything else is going to be non-coms. So a little complicated. So we're going to bring the one guy. And I guess a guy in a tank from Brazil, and we can bring him up at the 91. I think that's fine. We're going to have a 3-plane scramble, so I've got an extra guy there. Let me just grab a man for Brazil. Okay, and yep. Oh, Morocco. Okay, sure. Going into Morocco with that. Okay, so we're going to move our 191 destroyer up to 104 because we want that fleet to stay up there. And I am going to bring. No, we've got here. We've got 3 fighters for a 3-plane scramble. I'm going to bring a 4th fighter down here because we're hoping that FEC gets a nice juicy technology. So. And yes, it would be. Radar would be nice. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory over there. So let's move some stuff around here. These guys are actually going to go, these guys in Transjordan are going to fall back to Iraq. That's traditionally how we do it in Operation Ricochet. These guys are going to move forward into Iraq from Persia. I don't see any movement for the transports. Still have to think about what to do with the 80 transport and the 71 destroyer. Don't want them destroyed by the Luftwaffe, so I suppose we got to do something. 1, 2, 3. Well, they can't land, so we'll move these guys from South Africa up on the railroad. Chugga, 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 choo choo, up to Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. And then we will move the mech 2 spaces to Congo. And with respect to our friends, the Italians, or enemies, I'm going to draw the artillery back, and we'll be ready for a counterattack if we have to do that. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, the artillery in Anglo will pull back for a counterattack if he chooses to engage the Yep. 83 sounds good. 83 sounds good. Good. And then I think everything else looks pretty good. Nothing too compelling. I kind of think the bomber. Actually, I'm going to take the bomber. I'm going to land it. Can the bomber 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I'm going to land the bomber into a rock, and that'll give me some. I can to go to Iraq. Okay. All right. 2 infantry going to Iraq. from Gibraltar. Paratroopers, air transport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With an air base, I'd usually have 7, but with 2 guys, we don't have 7. But we don't need 7. We've got 6. So, air bases come in handy, people. All right, I think that might be it. Yeah. I guess we could have gone with a transport off of 106, but this is good for right now. I think this makes the Atlantic pretty solidly in our favor. So I'm going to place the, I can't think of anything else, so I'm going to leave the transport in 80. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to put the factory down in Persia. I'm going to put the 2 planes in London. And I am ready for the recap, I think. So this is game 13, UK Europe. And the recap is 2 men in Brazil, 2 infantry, an infantry and artillery in Nova Scotia. In 91 we have a transport, and in 104 we have a destroyer. In 110 we have a destroyer. In London we have 3 fighters, 2 infantry, a mech, and artillery, and 5 anti-aircraft. And we just bought a tech token, and we still have 2 paratrooper tokens left over. In 90 Gibraltar we have 3 fighters and a diver and 1 infantry. We also have in 92 a destroyer. In Morocco we have a tank and an infantry. In Malta we have an anti-aircraft and an infantry. In South Africa there's nothing. In Kenya there's a mech. In Congo there's an artillery and a mech. In Sudan there's 2, 4, 5 infantry. In Iraq there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. In Persia there's a new factory. In 80 there's a transport. As far as money goes, we do not get the bonus because we do not have all of our original territories. We have 2 less than our original territories, so not 28 but 26. But then in addition to 26 we have Ethiopia, that's 27, Brazil 28, 29, and Persia 31. And I didn't save any money, so I believe I get $31. And that would be UK turn 3. And this is Crockett 36 out, unless Schulte, you have anything to say? Okay, good. Crockett 36 out. Good luck, Italy.